Oh no. Pop, I know. And there is, he said it as well. Ah. So I was doing I think, a very amazing intro. I'm going to do it again. So I'll be right back. So now, in case you missed it, here we go again. Hello, it's me again. This is Zachary for Zachary 3D Prints, live on the Friday evening. Uh, 10 minutes later than normal. I was so busy working on several projects. Uh, so last time when I was doing a live stream on StreamYards or via StreamYards broadcasting system software, something like that, I was just printing with one printer. But now I have 4 printers printing in 7 colors. 7, not just 4. So it's going to be amazing. So like I did the intro. What? Is the audio still great? Is the audio still there? No viewers? What? Hello? Anybody there? Is the audio still great? Is the audio still there? No viewers? What is going on? I get the message that, oh, I'm going over Wi-Fi again. Oh my gosh. Audio is okay. Yeah, because I don't see any viewers and I get a suggestion about my current audio streams bit rate. I'm thinking if I would switch over to my wired internet connection, would that make any difference? How is everything looking like? Because I don't want to do an intro and then seeing everything, like not okay. Do you know Jim from the Edge of Tech or Hot Makes? I have the vibe of that. I don't know. I don't know why. So everything looks fine because I do see. Oh, I see an excellent connection. I'm not going to do a internet speed test because that. So let's do it again. It sounds like boxing. I think in some ways it is like boxing. So in the left corner on my left side, for you on the right side, so for me on the left side, there is the Artillery Sidewinder X2, currently printing some of these little brackets or rings. Are that the rings then? Or frames? So per 4, I'm printing it. In this case, these are a little bit different. They have straight edges instead of having something like this. So they will interconnect with each other because why not? It's Friday. Interconnect with each other. It's nice, right? So there is the Ender 3 V2. The intro was much better when I was doing it without audio. It's always when nobody is, or when nobody can actually hear it, it's bad. Everybody's gone again. Please let me know if you're still there because it's on this side. It looks, yeah, nobody is watching. Somebody else streaming or so, or what? So here is the Ender 3 V2 currently printing parts, rocket engine parts of the, you guessed it, Star Destroyer It's a huge ship. I am currently also gluing everything together. Well, basically, I did the down part. I still need to do several other parts. They are everywhere. Believe me, they are everywhere. So on the Easy Treat X1, the smallest of them all, but I printed all of those blue shiny parts. This is the biofusion from extruder. Very nice filament, very nice, very shiny. Um, so yeah, it's it's a 3D printer without heated bed, so it is looking a little bit banded, but it still will fit, and it is with texture. So this is looking nice. I also did some others. Um, if you would need to guess the game, if you would see this one, you will know exactly which kind of game, or maybe not. If the camera can focus, come on, focus, focus. Woo. There you go. So this is the tile for settlers or Catan. So this is a tabletop game or a board game. I don't know how you would call it, but it's a it's a little thing that I'm doing right now. It's a very nice game. So I was testing this. I was printing it. I want to see if how it fits. This was also printed on the same printer as this one, so that is a hey. Um, wow. Fingers crossed that that multicolor print is okay. So here in the darkest corner of the universe, there is a print going on in three different kind of colors: green, white, and yellow. It's going to it's this is ore, this is rock, so there comes some metal from, and it's then called ore or erts, as we call it in Dutch. So this is for the part where you can gather some resources. Ha! um, so and there it's for the sheep, the wool, the wall, the wool, and so there it's going to be with green, with white, and with yellow. So I hope it's going fine because at first I was planning to do brown, but yeah, well, the stream was going to start, and I wanted to make sure that every color was loaded. And I think I have brown somewhere, but I need to grab that. You know, I want to see if those four tiles are going to look amazing. Hey, Andrew, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to the live stream. Happy Friday. So if those four are looking nice, this is going to be a 5 hour print. I'm not going to stream for 5 hours. I know in the past I can do that. Maybe I will do that depending on how the stream is going. If everybody is happy and we are talking and we are chatting about different kind of things within the 3D printing, about 3D printers, about the process or the post processing 3D printing. I don't know. We see what is going on, right? So I am very pumped about this because I had several failures. I had several, I can say it like this. Um, I want to see it decent, that it is, you know, family friendly. And that printer wasn't always there. If you know my Star Destroyer videos or my Z3DP shorts, you know that I'm printing the Star Destroyer. And the Star Destroyer parts, the most of the parts, when I really started with it, not doing test prints to see which printer does the job most perfect, good enough. No. Good enough is it's like it's okay. It's not perfect, but it's okay. I don't want to have something like that. So let's say like this. I was printing every. every part from the Star Destroyer every time on the Anycubic Viper. So can you imagine printing this print? Not that, but the Anycubic Viper that is standing above here. He's not risen to the skies above, but it's it's down because it needs some maintenance. Because I before that, I don't know how many spools that I already used on that little printer, the CR6 SE Destroyer. He printed, or the printer, I don't know, would you call it a he or a she? Let me know in the chat. Do you call your printer a he or a she, or it's well, the printer from Lawyer Moses, the Anycube, come on, the Prusa Mini, it's called Shirley. Shirley, she can print. Also not at this moment, because now I'm having 4 printers going on, and I can tell you it's getting warm here. The heater is not on, but still pretty nice. Non-fan, how are you doing, sir? So at one moment I had a clogged nozzle on the Anycubic Viper, and since I'm also working, I don't want to spend too much time doing other things besides my normal full-time day job. So I swapped over a printer and I took the BQ-BX. And for the people who are on Twitter, you know how the story went. Yesterday, I had to go to the office, and the office is like 20 minutes, 30 minutes drive from here, so 30 kilometers. So before I left, I turned on every printer, setting some jobs, and then, going to work. So the BQBX was doing a very nice job. I was like, well, that's not too bad. I am very pleased to what I see. So I went to my work. I started the print. Are you also this kind of guy that when you are going to start a print that you can turn around and then walk away without, fearing anything? Are you so fearless? Well, I am, but I noticed that it's not always great. You have to watch the first layer being printed always, because if I did yesterday, I was a little bit later to my work, but I knew that my BQBX was still running after that. So what I did on the BQBX a day earlier, I set the baby steps a little bit lower so that everything was going to turn out pretty nice. And it also did. I printed several engines with it. Now the bigger engines came. I think the BQBX was a little bit scared of that. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what really happened. So it started to print, and then I left. And when I left, I took my 3D printing spirit with me, I guess, because the nozzle from the BQBX was pressing against the build plate. And because those bottom parts from the engines are, as you can see, pretty thick, pretty, heavy. 3 of them. It's the same as the Alpha, because when I sliced all of the parts, I did it for the Ender 3 V2 with ABL Imprusa Slicer. So if I take the Ender 3 Pro, or if I take the Ender 3 V2, the BQBX, or the Anycubic Viper, or the CR6 SE, I can use the same STL files on all of those printers because the basic thing is still the same. So the nozzle gets clogged. There is a very, very thick piece of plastic inside of the nozzle, but also on the direct drive part. So I wanted to remove it. I heated up the nozzle. I tried to pinch it with an acupuncture needle. But can you imagine being away from home and 9 hours later returning back? How much plastic would you think that is getting stuck in there for a whole day. And then at the temperature of 200 to 205, 210 degrees. So everything got stuck pretty well. So yeah, I wanted to remove it. I had to take some parts off. I couldn't get it out. So eventually I was like, I need to heat up the nozzle. The heat break with the heater block was out. And so I wanted to heat up the nozzle in order to put all the filament out and, clearing the path. But that's didn't work. I turned on the BQBX and I saw that the light was turning on, but the main board didn't work. The screen didn't work. Before that, it did work, but after I took out the hot end and all other parts, doesn't work. I don't know. Maybe he died. He left the spares or so. It's a still brand new printer. I think that the Anycubic Viper printed more hours than the BQBX, and the BQBX I got very late. So now the Ender 3 V2, because it has a ABL on it, I could have also taken the Ender 3 Pro, but as you know, the story of the video from last Wednesday, I installed a big 3-tech SKR mini board on it, and I cannot use the ABL on it yet. So since the slide code, the G code says G1029, it will run on an error and maybe causing some other issues. So for safety precaution, I took this one. I cleaned the bed and I made sure that everything is nice and that you can turn on a print. And then this printer, it has a little downside on it, because the text is a little bit longer. You will only see the first 3 digits of the file. I don't know if you know my file sheet. Come on. Yeah. So I call mine my files SD from Star Destroyer, straight connect. How is that little thing called? So I will type it in the chat. I will talk to everybody, every one of you. So my files are called like this: SD from Star Destroyer. You don't see anything. I mean, I'm just talking here. SD step 75, then something like that, step 75, part 28, and then blah, blah, blah. Something like that. Oh, now you can see in the chat what I mean. Also underscore, because I use the underscore, that one I do know. But the other thing, that when it's in the middle of the line, how is that called? So I call it always like this. But what I only can see on the display, on the freaking display, believe it or not, I can see only this. How can you know which kind of file you are going to take? Unless you have something like this, where you can keep track of the things you are going to print. So if you only have this, you can come pretty far, right? Wait, just a second. Just a second. Screen share. Share screen. That one. Share. And we call in my other printer as well. So, everybody who just joined this live stream, sorry, I'm so pumped. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Um, so, uh, so yeah. Kieran, welcome to this live stream. Hello, how are you doing? Dash underscore. Oh, a dash. That's okay. So underscore or a dash. Let's do it fun. Underscore dash. Underscore dash. Okay, makes sense. Or was this more sense? Underscore dash. Underscore dash. Slash backslash. Kieran Clark. Did I say hello to you? Hello. Mecha Viking. How are you doing, sir? Welcome to this live stream. So yeah, let's celebrate the Friday. It's the first Friday for the first week that I started working again. I cannot believe it myself. So so I was hearing this sound from the printer that you are seeing right there, here, that one. So I use a glass bed from my old Ender 3 Pro, and those beds, those glass beds need some clips, and because I have the other ones somewhere, but I cannot find them, so I use them in the middle. So just where the word "Ender" is, just there was also brim being printed. So what happened? The extruder or the parts cooling fan came over it several times. So that was the sound that I was hearing. So I was like, oh. So it's now printing green, but it's also going to print white and also eventually yellow instead of brown. I don't want, the green is the cypress filament, or the filament from Airy One. I don't know why they have it cypress. From the tweet from yesterday with the tape everywhere. It's insane. Anyways, so it's looking really nice. I have here several tiles. It's looking fabulous. I like it. It's decent. Yeah, those are needed to be glued. You also need to print roads, and if I don't know how many of you are playing the board game, or the tabletop game, Colonista of Catan, or Colonista. It's the Dutch word. The settlers of Catan. So these are the 3D hex file, or the 3D files, and they interconnect with each other. Like that, and you can make a whole board game. So this is the piece for the water, and this is the ore. Now I'm printing the part wool. I think I have 2 layers. So if you're looking, you will see the ended dragon. You will see that it's still open. So I think with the next layer, it's going to be closed. But anyways, this is going to be something you won't see, but now it's speeded up. I was thinking also to slice some parts for the JG Maker Artist D for IDEX printing, but I'm not really sure if I'm going to do that because it's still not working fine. It's still having issues. For that reason, the longer I take with doing a review about a 3D printer, I think I have to print it since October. Still didn't do any review about it. You know, in my opinion, something needs to work, and in this case, it's a brand new machine. For me, it's a technique that I'm not familiar with, but if eventually it will work. Oh, yeah, I got a message from YouTube. Somebody responded to me, which kind of screen that I have on my Ender 3 Pro. I think it's the 35, the TFT 35. Well, the encoder is. I know. How's everybody doing? 3D RCNC, are you here as well? Hey, 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 hey. Uh, hyphen, hyphen. Oh, that's an hyphen. Oh, and the other one was dash, Kieran. Okay, cool. So, so three different kind of colors. It's the first time that I'm doing on this printer a three colors. Uh, I don't know if you can see it, but I did it in Prusa Slicer because I want this having this huge perch. Yeah, well, huge. I want to have this multicolor perch block. Not that I have some project in mind, but anyways. Uh, anyways. Uh, I got the message that the connection is excellent. Um, backslash. Is it me or still can't? Mm. I'm good setting up Clipper and working on my last Patreon project. And relocating all the MS3 main watch and screen. I'm going to do something. If anybody wants, just let me know. So yeah. So audio seems fine. Yeah, exactly. I've got here the message. That's an excellent connection. So hey, that's fine. Um, yeah, I didn't think about it, but I could have changed it over to uh, wire. I maybe can switch it. I don't know what is going to happen. I'm very afraid to switch it over like that. Must be me then. I like these covers. I'm always, you know, I'm also eating with chopsticks sometimes. Not all the time, but sushi, you need to eat it with chopsticks. not your own chopsticks or with a fork. Oh man, who else hates it when people are eating sushi with a fork? It's blasphemous. So yeah, sometimes when I'm thinking, and when I'm not playing with the hypercube, then I'm playing with this, or I'm playing with other things as well. So yeah, the engines. But now if just use your hands, something like this. It's not life for us. It's not life for us. Yeah, you know what the thing is? If I'm going to turn off Wi-Fi, it needs to look for the other connection. So I'm not going to do that. This is something that I need to do for the next time when I'm starting the stream. Because if I make some uh, recordings with my phone, I can use the AirDrop. But for AirDrop, you need to have Wi-Fi on. So it's silly, silly, bully. Hey, DB3D Dan, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to this live stream. Still at work, I guess so. Hey, Big Jano, how are you doing? Thanks for having you here. Polymake 3D. Hey, how are you? I'm doing fine. Uh, as you can see, as you can see, the ender, as you can see, the G Tech 810T is printing in green. And when you are looking very carefully, you will see by the word ender, you see that there is a little gap. That is because there was a clip holding the glass pad just exactly on that place. And the print head was, well, the print head itself neat, but the parts cooling fan was rubbing over it. I think they liked each other, something like that. So I had to remove it. I hope the whole print is not going to be ruined, but eventually it's for the tabletop game or the board game. It's not actually a board game anymore because it's now out of plastic, but it's you have this little frame. Hey, you're not ready yet? Dang it. So you take this, you take the green part, you push it in or press it in, and you can use it. Eventually, you are going to need some glue so that it will keep there. I printed these all in gray. I wanted to say green. I don't know why green. Maybe because of my screen. Mm, so Settlers of Catan, very nice game. You can play it. I can play it for hours with some decent company, drinking some beer, eating something. You're seeing that? don't, don't mind, don't mind. So, but this is looking nice. Like mentioned to also some other people as well. These ones are printed on my little friend, my littlest friend, the EZ3DP one. It's printing without a heated bed. It's just little curvature. It's doing fine. Can't complain. So 4 printers running in 7 different colors. That's nice to explain to somebody. I'm using 4 printers with 7 colors. But then you have a MMU2, and I'm jealous. Can I be jealous? Yeah. You're working hard, sir. Damn it, it's Karen. It's live. Okay, cool. Karen is also live. Um, So back to the story about the Anycubic Viper. So it was printing there. You don't see it anymore, right? No, you don't. Okay, it's no problem. I can switch over. No problem at all. So now my Edit 3 V2 is printing parts. Before that, the BX was doing that. But I don't know if it is the Friday curse of the 14th. I don't know. But the 3D printing spirit was gone for a little bit. So these are massive. Doesn't look big, but they are massive. Not infill, it's 15 or 20%, but they are looking nice. Look at it. Wait. No, don't look at it. Need to clean it up. So this is looking very nice. And I was like, oh, 22-hour print almost finished at 95%. Tick, 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 tick. I was like, no, 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 no. What had actually happened? So I really hope that at some point, this part, I don't know if the printer does it automatically, but with the very last layers, it's going down the temperature. But I didn't know that that would happen. So, I mean, it was almost finished. You know, if those don't work, I have spare. I've got some spare engine parts. And if somebody asks me, hey, Zach, is that is that normal? Then I would say, oh, yeah, that thought so. I mean, they burn. You won't see anything of it. And it burns and burns and burns. The rain of fire. Deep. I found it. But indeed, I mean, last week, the Ender 3 V2 and the Ender 3 Pro were standing above, enjoying the view, having the penthouse from this room. And now, the BQBX, I think it's oh my gosh, what was the word? The BQBX is maybe retired. He earned enough money, I think. Or he thinks, if he could think. It's strange. I don't know what happened. I need to, you know, take all the guts open, maybe making some extra video or pictures. That is what I always do, making pictures. If I ran into a problem from 7 billion people, I don't know how many percentages of the world is having a 3D printer that actually working. No data, excellent connection. When are you joining the 3D printed audio revolution? La revolution. Um, I think my printers are making enough noise to do something with audio. Ah, you've been testing ferrite magnets in many ways, I wonder, but not in that way. That sounds great. I always like your projects, Paul. Currently 10 people watching, but only 5 likes. Come on, please. If not for me, do it for this engine, or no, for the retired. I won't say retired, but I would say retarded BQBX. But anyways, I think it's my mistake. I heard people hooking a mushroom into a guitar amp and playing some funky sounds. Uh, yeah, it's also in my mind, to be honest. Recording some sound and then trying to do something. But I have many ideas, but not every idea is going public. Um, I got a question from somebody earlier on about the what my thoughts is about the Ender 3S1. Well, actually, I don't have the printer, but I think in my one of my videos, or the only one video that I made about those new printers, is that I'm very positive about this printer, about the S1. I think it's a decent printer. Um, I want to see who who asked the question. Mm. Oh, non-fam she. Okay, you're also calling your printers in the she form. Yeah, cool. Andrew Osmond, he asked me, what are you thinking about the Ender 3S1? I'm sorry if I didn't answer that question right away. I was very, very busy. I'm everywhere sometimes. In my mind, I'm everywhere. I think it's a much more and much better Ender 3 version. There are many version. There are many versions, but you know when the Ender 3 Max came out, everybody's everybody was asking the guys who were working on this printer, why only one lead screw, why not two? But then this those two people said, well, if we add an extra lead screw, that will also rise the price. We want to keep the printers as low in price as possible. And it's on a span, it's from best business oh my gosh, from business perspective, I think that's a very nice one, or a very good one. But if people, or if users are requesting for dual lead screw, always using a 32-bit board, maybe having silent fans, some other things, or direct drive, or always a PAI sheet instead of a glass. Now, if you're listening to it and you put some product there, metal extruder instead of plastic, those add up for the cost of a 3D print. Now this S1 costs 400 euro. This printer costs now 400 US dollars. So I think the price is still nice. It's competitive with the Anycubic Viper. Um, so yeah, I think it's a decent printer. But to say, hey, I do like it, I don't know. It's hard to tell. But yeah, I'm always very positive about printers. As long as if I didn't touch them, uh, just like the printer that I did the video about today. It's a nice printer, voice controlled, but you know why would I use a voice controlled 3D printer? I mean, yeah, it's fancier. You can do quite a lot with that, but is it necessary? I mean, you don't need to touch it. So, by the way, talking about touching printers, look to the Ender 3v2. I was used to the Anycubic Viper. I was used to the BQBX. I was used to the Ender 3 Pro, and all of them have a touchscreen. What do you think that I did when I wanted to use the V2? It does. Oh, it works. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, I could have also used the this awesome 3D printer. The thing is, it doesn't have an automatic leveling on it, so I had to switch between the printers that have a automatic leveling. I don't know if it is really going to cause an issue, but precaution. Yeah, indeed. The 3D RCNC, the S1, it's really looking as a very nice and decent machine. The lead screw doesn't really make a difference, though. No, but if you are using a direct drive, it's preferable to have also on the right side or on the left side, on both sides, a dual lead screw to push the gantry evenly over the Z axis. So yeah, exactly like that. Actually, prefer a single one on the printers that have a Bowden tool head smaller than the CR10. Yeah, it's a fair choice. Yeah, indeed. So much agree. So yeah, like mentioned, I have different ideas. I saw something. I want to, you know, if you're having a niche in 3D printing, you want to step out. You want to do something that some other people are not doing. I'm not going to spoil anything. I saw something on somebody's channel, not somebody's channel that is in 3D printing, but some other thing, and I was like, I want to do something like that. Stock end would be one thing I would change in these Ender 3 star machine. Yeah, totally agree on that. And I see that my Sidewinder is ready, but I do need to check how many tiles that I will need. So, okay, that is not running. That's nice. Um, beep beep in talking pieces, and then I made a file. So did I write it here? Don't tell me that I wrote it there. Okay. So from tile 2, which I'm currently printing, or which is printed now, I need 16. So batch 1 is ready, 3 more batches to go. Oh, I see that Poots is also doing a live stream, but then on Twitter, a audio live stream. Wow. It's really a thing, right? Just a second. I'm going to, take the prints off the bed. Let's let's put on something interesting to watch. And now it is near. So open. Final curtain. So that was that. So here the water pieces to go. So after a few prints on the glass bed, I am going to spray a little spray on it. Whoop. Mhm. So that is that. Wish. And now batch number 2 is going to be printed. So just checking something here. Yeah, it's so I will let it run. Hey, nonstick 872. That's a long time ago, man. Hey, bro, how are you doing? Um, non-fam and nonstick both are here. Cool. So, oh wait, you are not see. Are you seeing this? So, hey, huh? There we are again. So, so the Sidewinder is going to print another batch. Now it's printing pieces with that instead of this. So these are more the edges. So um, so here you have 1, and here you have 2. So this is style or base number 4, and this is base number 2, and this is base number, you guessed it, 1. So eventually, those pieces are going to be connected together, and then you will get the side, the edge. So here are water pieces and harbor pieces are going to be glued on, because eventually this is going to be filled with something like this, and then it's looking nice. So this, yeah, colonists of Catan, settlers of Catan, it's looking nice. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you for the super chat of £10. making up for not being around too much. What am I printing? Pieces for the 3D printed board game, Catan, or Settlers of Catan. Um, so there are the multicolor prints going on the G-Tech. Three different kind of colors: green for the grass, the white for the sheep, and I wanted to use brown, but I don't want to open all of my brand new spools of filament, so I'm using, instead of yellow, it's going about, this is also a piece. This is the ore, so for stone or metal or steel, I don't know. But having, instead of a card with an image on it, you have some nice 3D art. If I told you, for the people who just joined, if I told you that the printer that printed this mountain with, don't forget here, also the trees. Oh, come on, focus. Look to those trees. They look nice, huh? Or maybe it could have been better. But if you know which printer it was, that little sucker, the less than €100 3D printer. Well, decent. Also here, from the mine shaft, this is just the details on this 3D, from this 3D printer here. Here, little cards, little entries. It's just really looking cool. But it's a friend's birthday tomorrow. Not on the Prusa. No, the Prusa Mini needs a little maintenance, because I was printing with that printer for for long hours. I was printing PETG with carbon fiber. Nozzle needs to be changed for a different one, because nothing is sticking to the bed. It's printing, and you see that it's curling up. I checked with the bed adhesion. I cleaned it. I put some hairspray on it. Yeah, didn't stick. So yeah, for a $100 printer, also the one that the 3D printing noob has, it's a nice one. Hey Carlos, how are you doing? Yeah, you also have a good night, or nice to have you. Thanks for the live. Huh. It's Prusa. Yeah, so yeah. I mean, it's been a while. I did see something passing by from you on Facebook, but I have limited time, so I want to divide my time equally over several social medias. Um, so yeah, I have some plans. Like mentioned, I want to do this year. I want to do more giveaways. Um, so I'm going to make up for last year that I didn't do any giveaways. So did I do? Did I do or didn't I do? It's really? So I don't know if I would be able with what I have to do a lot of giveaways, but I want to do more, making some interesting content. Also, I don't know if people noticed it, but my videos are way shorter than normal. Somebody said, "Hey Zach, get to the point." Sometimes when I do have time, I run by some older videos, and I use the app from YouTube to do some recuts. So you will see the video, but only shorter parts. Oh wow! For 100 pounds, it's nothing. Hmm. Yeah, I know. Nobody knows where I'm responding to. No, but the last thing what you want is that people are clicking away or skipping parts. I think if I am not going to announce it that in next week's video I will put a $50 gift card from Amazon somewhere for a fraction of a second. I think that when people are skipping through the video, they won't even know it. And after 2 years, somebody is going to notice that there was something flashing by, something very big. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think a button here needs some exercise. It's getting stiff. 10 on, only live on the live on. Yeah. Hey, Matt German, how are you doing? Wie geht es dir? Na, lass mal ein bisschen Deutsch üben, aber dann weiß die andere nicht, worüber es geht, ne? You know what's funny, non-stick? If I would put I don't know what the limit is on Amazon, something like that. Amazon gift cards, you can, I think, use them everywhere, but the amount is somewhere equally, not equally, but you get free money, so there wouldn't be any problem. So if I would take, for example, $100 gift card or if $500, I don't know what the limit is there, and would put a code somewhere hidden in the video, people won't notice it unless you are going to say that. So if you want to have a higher retention rate, take the code, put them in order, and just every time just a single of a sec. So you know that normal videos having 29 frames in 1 second. So just 2 or 3 frames with that number. That would be that. Oh man, yeah. So 3 weeks ago, I posted a video. Can you imagine? Nobody actually saw it and just didn't notice it. That was a $500 gift card hidden in a video 3 weeks ago, and nobody ever actually saw it. How many do you think that are going back to that video? Yeah, I mean, uh, when possible, I try to make my content as efficient as possible. Um, a lesson that I have learned: if you take a part out, would it still make sense for the people who are watching it? If yes, cut it out. Sometimes I had videos of 45 minutes costing me something like 3 or 4 hours to make, or even longer, and then eventually you only see 7 or 8 minutes. It's insane. So for the most of the time, this camera, this is the Canon M50, I need a better camera. I need a different one because now the last videos I made on my iPhone. Hey, Sonnen is also live. Oh, cool. So because the iPhone I always have within hand reach, I can grab it, I can make a picture, I can use the audio. There are still YouTube channels for several years and still using iPhones as a recording device. So if you are ever going to start making documentaries, making some fun videos or cat videos, I don't know, and you don't have a camera, use your phone. It's a decent device. It can help quite a lot. Just watch back and you will see the difference. With the camera, just like here, the filament spool holder, it's a little bit blurred. It's the effect of a DSLR camera, a fancy camera. But I need to improve. I need to improve quite a lot. I do have a paid vidIQ program plan, something like that. So I pay now more money to actually see all keywords, all necessary information to. I want to reach this year I want to reach 10,000 subscribers. But if I don't make any videos and don't make any progress, it will not happen. So I need to do something to help you guys. Alles gut. Ganz schön zu hören. Yeah. And also doing epic things. I've heard some very famous YouTubers saying one time, sometimes you spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars into a video, and then you watch it back and you're like, nah, it's not going to work. If you try to do something with dominoes, the things that fall, if you don't do something very entertaining or very spectacular, people are getting bored very fast. So for that reason, I try to keep my videos as short as possible. I think subliminal messaging is illegal. Yeah, make it like a treasure hunt. Yeah, indeed. Because in the very no, in the second year, this is I started to the so this is going to be my fourth year, or going to be the fourth year when I crossed June, July, something like that. Anyways, um, so when my channel was a half year old, I reached my first 100 subscriber, and now I lost what I was saying. Um, session over a few videos. Oh yeah, so when I reached my first 100 subscriber, I was like, if you want to if you want to enter in the giveaway, make sure to be subscribed. Not everybody has some privacy settings like that you can see that they are subscribed. So that is also not going to work. Then make sure to leave a comment that you. I'm scared. So, anyways, make sure to write in the comments, I'm subscribed, something like that. And then I'm going to draw somebody out of the comments. Now, that went pretty well, but if you are looking to the YouTube guidelines about doing giveaways, something like that is not allowed. You don't want to have people going to subscribe to your channel in order to win something. That's, once the giveaway is over, you will also see a drop in your subscribers. So that you don't want. You want to have people that want to subscribe because they like your content, they like your personality. I don't know why people like me, but anyways. Hey, Stephen Paul, how are you doing? Welcome to this live stream, bro. Nice. Short video. Yeah. So on my other YouTube channel, Easy Zach, I think you 3DRCNC is subscribed and he is referring to that. Um, you know, shorts are cool if you are a YouTube channel that only focusing on shorts, because I have seen that I literally counted everything. I have now over 20,000 views only for the shorts. It took me a quite a lot of time to actually make them, and um, some are not even monetized because of the music that is used. You can earn a bonus, but only if you are eligible and you are being selected. Only then can you make some bonus, and can be up to $10,000 for a month. Um, yeah, I did receive a message that I was eligible, so I applied, and then Google said, "Nah, sorry, you're not it." And I was like, "Yeah, screw it." So, and I was like, "Okay, I want to also make short videos. How do I do that?" So I just recorded the same kind of way. I put some own music under it. I'm at one time I make actually my own song. Uh, uh, just just easy, something like that. But I used it, and also Harris Heller music you can use, because some of the Apple music that you can use, it's not royalty free anymore. So yeah. Yeah, I can sing. I somebody had his birthday a few weeks ago, and I did sing actually. I'm not going to do that. Now I'm very nervous. Oh my gosh. Uh, the dreaded clicking sound. Yeah, I think the front one, the first one on the. So I need to check that. I do think so. Uh, so so yeah. I was talking about something. So that way, I use for the shorts. Um, I gained 23 subscribers, over 20,000 views, 23,000 views, no, 20,000 views. I counted it that for every 863 view, I got one subscriber. So you can imagine that something like this, it's fun, but it is when you are normally YouTube content creator, is ruin your analytics. Um, I don't think that you really need that, but that way is making it much more closer, and especially if you are using other kind of music that is not uh, 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 that is not copyrighted or is, then you can use that. Is that a triple? Yeah, that is the ANET 810T. And I did use Prusa Slicer to slice it. So I see a little lip. So I don't think it is working. It's going to work. So I'm thinking about it to end this print, clean the bed, and then start it over again. And we are saying hello to Nate Williams. Hello, sir. How are you doing? What are you printing? I'm printing parts, and you can guess which kind of a game it is. This is This is ore, and this is water. And they interconnect with each other like that, and it's a game. A game what can take long times. Yeah, tabletop gaming tiles. Yeah, for the game Colonist of Catan. Colonist. Settlers. So I'm going to check the print. I think I'm going to clean the bed one more time again. Oh, Catan piece. Oh, you know the game. Yeah, cool. It's a very fun game. The first time that I learned to play it, I won. The second time, I did one again, and then the third one, I won again. And then I didn't play it for a very long time. I think obvious reasons, because yeah, why should I play a game if I only winning? You know. So now my neighbor across the street, he also likes playing the game. Uh, I got for my birthday a very big package, and yeah, what's this game? It's amazing. So yeah, the printer I have it in the here on the shelf as well, but I wanted to put it like all other printers, but then all of the filaments are at a 90 degrees angles 90-degree angle, and I don't think that is healthy for this kind of way of printing. So well, I cannot put any printer next to it. So yeah, it's like that, and that's just the way it is. Whoa! Check this out. Oh, non-stick, you are going to go. All right, I'm off, buddy. Mm. Now, get well soon, and take care, man. Thanks for the super chat. You are amazing, man. Um, Hello, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to this live stream. I'm I'm s- I'm still not figuring out how to pronounce Hebrew correctly. Um, did it- but we have oh, you know what YouTube need to do? Put some translator standard in. That if somebody is writing in Hebrew or writing in Russian, that you can see directly what people are saying. So I did get one time a comment from somebody from Russia. I didn't understand anything out of it. I was like, oh, sure. So, shalom. Ah, oh my God. Oh, ah, ah, ah. Um, Vo, Vora? Shalom. Oh, it was so long time. Da, 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 Aha. Nadav. Hey, hello, Nadav. Use Google Translate. I'm sorry. In other ways, it says volunteer and donate. Really? Wow. Hey, Cat 3D, welcome to this live stream. Thanks for being here. Oh, hey. Oh, 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 oh. Cool. So I had this little lip on the front tile. So there was a little lip. I don't know what exactly happened, but the first layer was also having a little gap. So it went crossed over it like that, and now there is a little lip like that, and now it's printing over it like that. So it's going to be maybe I don't need to stop the print and keep going, you know. But I do hear this click. I'm going to check that out. Just a second. Okay, so I made a decision and I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stop this print because it's annoying me. So we are going to start a brand new print, and you know, give the print some prime time. Now the end is near, so I faced the final curtain. Oh, now I know what I wanted to do. Oh. Yeah, it was the song from the Smashing Pumpkins on today. So, um, that's one of the bands that I always liked to watch or listen to. What? Yeah, there was this thing like the Rock Zone on MTV. I always watched that. I was really into the metal scene, alternative music, rock. So I do need to say that print doesn't look that bad. I hope everybody is hearing me pretty well. Look, yeah, of course, it doesn't fit. Come on, you silly bully! Oh, gosh, you scared the hell out of me. Really? I wouldn't be easy, Zach, if I made it myself. No, 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 no. Well, I do have other light as well. What printer do I recommend around $250? That's a great question. Does everybody hear me pretty well? I can switch over from microphone. I can do that. I will do that. A a good printer. Well, what? Okay, let's ask it differently. Which kind of printer are you looking for? This kind of style 3D printer, a normal Cartesian style 3D printer, or are you looking more something very specific? Not of. That song that is so pretty. It's amazing. I like that. You're oh, they actually send it to you. That's amazing. That's so nice. Yeah, I mean it's for a company that just started. It's so amazing. 200 to 200 to 350 euro. Um, I do need to check if the any cubic fiber has the price range. No, it's above. No, no. I would say, and I don't want to be a cliche in that, but I think something like the my videos are recommended too. Not mine videos. Okay. Anyways, yeah, it's surprisingly great. It's surprisingly very good. Um, I would say I don't want to be cliche in this, but the N3 V2 is a decent 3D printer for a not high price. Um, there are some little upgrades that you can do, something like a BL Touch. There is standard a glass bed on it, but you can change it for a PRI spring steel sheet. Makes it easier to pop your prints off, and also changing over from the standard stock springs that are on there, uh, going over to those yellow springs. Those are more stiffer, have also more surface, and they are not so jumpy. They can hold the leveling pretty well tight. So I'm happy with it. Oh, you have to go as well. Everybody's leaving. No, it's fine. Hey, it was a long day. 3D RCC, thank you for hanging out. It's amazing. Thank you. Um, um, there's also this. Okay, it's doing it. I was thinking, yeah. Um, I don't know, Nadav, how how handy you are.
Toda.
Toda. Toda rata. Yeah, it's been a while. It's a little bit rusty, but it's going along with a little help of Google Translate. But yeah, I don't think that the 3v2 is a very bad machine. There are some people very critic about it because there are some things that reality can improve. And I think in the S1, the newer 3D printer in the NS3 series, I think that is more decent, more sturdier. Um, but if you're doing, I run still a stock hot end on that. So the PTFE tube is going all the way down into the uh, heat, not heat creep, heat break. So eventually, the white PTFE tube you need to replace with a Capricorn PTFE tube. It's the, mm, of course, when you need it, you don't have it, but yeah, if you need it, you don't have it. But it's the little blue. Most of the time they are blue. It's blue tubes. They are more heat resistant because if you are going to heat up your printer, eventually you want to start 3D printing. Never leave a 3D printer unattended, heating up all the time, and then uh, getting a clogged PTFE tube instead of a clogged nozzle because the filament runs through it. And we're still watching that part. No, no. So the PTFE tube, the filament runs through it until the in the heater block and also in the nozzle. So when your print stops, it retracts a little bit so that it stops oozing, but then you are going to heat it up for 250 or 210 degrees Celsius for maybe in half a day. I did that in the past, and it's not recommended because eventually I do have a little piece of PTFE tube laying here. I was like, this is what you actually don't want. Um, Last week I did a video about the ANET ET4. I think it's also a decent machine, but it's very cheap. A lot of upgrades needed. And by the way, this little printer is less than 100 euros. This one, less than $100. Um, it doesn't have an heated bed, but it can print. So this is a normal Creality PTFE tube, which doesn't cost quite a lot, but if it if you are heating it up for a very long time, it's going to wear out. It's getting dirty. You get also if you feel the tip, if you feel this part, you still feel that it's very sticky instead of very smooth, very I don't want to say greasy, but it's very very nice. This part is it's gross. Um, yeah, I don't know if I have still the relic here, but I I took the from the ANET ET4. I took the PTFE tube out. Um, I thought I pulled everything out, so I was like, oh, okay, new tube in, and also filament, and then start. I want to start printing or start purging. Nothing happened. I was like, yo, I took the PDF YouTube. Why is it not getting stuff out? Eventually, I saw that there was a clogged nozzle, so I tried to put with the acupuncture needle in the nozzle. It didn't go anywhere. Then I put it from the top in. It did work, but still not okay. If you have for the other people, if you are going to resolve your clogged nozzle, take one of your Allen keys, put the nozzle off. If possible, take it out. Take the PTFE tube out from the top and try to put your Allen key with the long side all the way down. Sometimes you just push everything through your heat break, so out of the part where the nozzle used to be, and then it's clear, and then you can start printing again. It's not an luxury to have an extra hot end, or yeah, some parts of your hot end in case you want to replace it. So just like my BQBX, it's a Fetus Dragonfly hot end that is in on there, or the heater block, and also the heat break and the nozzle. And now what happened? I don't know how to resolve this issue, but the thermistor cannot get it out. I cannot get out a heat cartridge. So, and if I want to turn on the printer, you see that there happens something, but it doesn't go. So I'm going to take the old prints off, clean the bed, maybe putting some hairspray on it, and then start a new print. Because on this glass bed, I used to use hairspray. It's not recommended doing that, but the, you know the problem with glass beds is that after a while, the carbon coating is wearing off, and so it's getting smoother. If you have it heated up and you feel the glass plate and it's still rubbing, it's still tacky, then you can still use it. But eventually, if you feel that it's very soft or it's very smooth, it's gone. It's too worn out, and it's not going to stick. And I mean, if you have heated up your heat bed, because at that moment your bed is getting a little bit more stickier, and then everything sticks very well to it. But here, like example here, the Effelson QQS Pro. I tried also printing those frames on it, and it didn't stick very well. So, and that glass bed is glued on the plate. So I need to find a solution for that. Eventually I will, because I like to make Guyver. I have some duct tape here. Maybe I can use that. I'm going to grab some more water because I'm getting thirsty from all the talking. I'm going to be right back after this little short break. Um, just just be right back. Don't forget. So I'm back again. I'm going to switch over from microphone. I hope there is still enough batteries here, because I'm using this headphone only for in case if people want to hang out during this live stream. But I don't think that people just want to watch, not talk with me. Only writing. That's okay. Um, Still okay. At this moment, 5 people watching. Who's still here in the chat? Who's still with me? Just reaching over from a microphone. And we are back. Hey, you're still here, Nate. Oh, that's so amazing. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use my my IDEX printer. It's so funny, right? When you are used to use your headphones and then switching over from headphones to just only the microphone, it's feeling so weird. So what I've been doing the last few days when I was doing those styles, you know, so I hope to find another solution for this printer, because look how well it sticks to the bed. This is how I get it off. Just grab it like that. Just like that. So it's sticking pretty well to the bed. It's just a little bit, you know, wobbly. And the fun part is, one button operation. So if you're done, you took it off, you just press the play button and just starts the last print. So this is the tile. Also, that's fun. That's fun. You have those stripes here. Just look at it here, and then you turn it over, and then you have it just horizontal. I like the blue. I also printed them in this blue. You know, the sea has different kind of colors. So I need to take some glue. Also order something. Yeah, something like that. From the water, I need 9 pieces with only water. I think I have more than enough. I need. Wait. Oh, hold your horses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here. This is just. I didn't say anything, but you just hit it spot on. I mean, yeah, I'm trying multicolor printing, This is all printed on that little sucker there. It's printing in, I think, this was 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that. So I need to slice something new. But look at this. Non-heated bed. People are asking me, hey, Zach, are you going to install a heated bed on this printer? But I mean, if you're just printing PLA, this is working fine. Maybe a little bit more stiffer, you know. But other than that, it works fine. And we need to say it, clean it. You don't need it? Don't need what? No, because this is very flexible, and as you can see, it's not totally flat. So if it is a little bit warped, it's not because of this that this is not sticking well. No, it's that the magnetic is not working very well. So I'm still so remind me next time of putting the camera on something else. Nobody wants to see my behind. So officially you need 9 pieces of non-water, and also, oh, you don't need a heated bed. No, for PLA, this is not going into an oven. It's not going to be in direct sunlight. These are games that are played if outside. Yeah, it's not going to be in full sunlight, I think. Anyway, so I need to slice this. So I need harbor parts. So I'm taking Cura slicer. I'm putting the SD card in. Yeah, since this is this printer only takes the last changed file, I'm going to take the other one off, delete it, then put something else on it. Where? Oh, there. Where? Oh, there. So, verplaats naar prullenbak. And then I take Cura. Cura, where are those? So, the cool thing is, I need. So the cool thing is, this is how quick it goes. It's still on the easy treat, as you can see. Opening this, and I do like this, and then I'm doing like this, this, bang, and slice, and then checking which one. Okay, so eject. Just wait until it, because the last thing that you want is that your file, your G-code file, is getting destroyed, or get corrupted, and then you cannot start any print. So you put it back into the printer. Then So I think it's time to clean. This is saying within the world of, oh, there it is. So that's clean. And now when the light blinks, it's going to start. So there it is back. So now I'm going to remove this, clean the bed, maybe putting some extra layer hairspray on it, and then, start the fun part. Where? I did buy it on, where was it? AliExpress. And as you can see, I'm going to take my finger camera. Just sliced, and see how quickly it is printing. So those weird little lines that you will see on the bottom, that are the less spots on the print bed. But so I'm going to preheat. Control bed. So now we wait till the bed is heated up. Then I'm going to spray a little layer of hairspray on it, and then start to print. Better. Better is it to clean the bed very well and see if, just like I said, if the bed, when it is heated up, if the top layer is a little bit tacky. If it is so, then you can print. If not, then the carborundum layer is weared out, worn out, and it doesn't work. So what you hear, the little cracking sounds, it's something that is with this machine. I think 1.5 years ago I did tension all the belts, so there is a little bit more tension on all of the belts. Still, you can twist them, squeeze them together, but the belt is just like, I think, 4 or 5 millimeters thick. When a normal belt is something like 10, 12. So yeah, it's and the easy treat is a direct drive 3D printer. It's quick, doesn't use that much power. And I did a few little upgrades so that I'm able to put the controller box under the printer, and also the the power supply unit. It's a 12 volts. Um, so I've under the rack, I have a, a 6-way power brick, something like that. And there I have socket in that I can switch on or off. So it's connected with power, but I can turn it off if I want, because this printer, as soon as it gets power, it will keep on. Oh my gosh. Are there still moderators there? Bye. I'm a fan from Flexible PEI. Really like the new Prusa setting. Oh, really? Yeah, I did a video about it. I like it as well. I don't have it. I do have the texture sheet. I do have the smooth. I don't have the setting. Oh, non-fan. Oh, thank you. We both attack this guy or girl or bud. I did see something passing by from YouTube. So I think the bat would be heated by now. So taking my spray can with something like that. Let's see if I can. Okay. Yeah, I have this movable desk. Hey, hello. So yeah, get up, stand up for your rights. So yeah, there are now several printers that really need some maintenance, which I'm going to do. Um, Oh, €88. Oh my god. Bum bum bum. Just ordering something. So now it's going to start all over again with printing, but now as soon as the first layer is being printed perfectly, the other layers will also go and do a much better job. I think that's the theory. I know that. Oh my! I don't know why I have this song in my head. No. I need some gift for a friend, because the Catan is a gift, but you know, I want to have something decent. Guy around the 32 year of age. What do you think he likes? He really needs a new headset. Yeah, something that I do see is 1988 euros. That's pretty expensive. Ba, 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 da, ba. Mm. Beep, 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 beep. Now let's hope it's also going to be delivered on time. I would say, oh well, I'm a YouTuber. I can do that. So ordered, done. So anyways, so the BQBX, it's a lost case. Yeah. I don't really notice. Yeah, it's a bring, huh? Whee! Okay, so I see that there are only 3 people watching, or maybe not, I don't know. So I am going to end this live stream, or people need to drop in. I don't know. So I think I'm going to end this live stream, end this misery. No, it was fun. 2 hours? Yeah, a little bit more than 2 hours. Maybe I'm going to watch some other people's live stream. Need to check on YouTube who is currently live streaming on YouTube. I'm still missing that, you know. Yeah, Nate Williams. Guess people are going to bed. To bed. Yeah, some people are also going. I mean, that are there are different time zones, and so people are just eating or going to bed or just coming back from work or starting a stream. It's everywhere. So that's a cool thing. It's really nice. Um, so everybody, thank you so much for being here, being live, being here during the live stream. Um, I'm not going to promise that I will do next week also a live stream, depending on how much time that I have and things that I really need to do. I hope that that print is going to continue and finish it, that I don't have those engines. Maybe it's great to hold some. Actually, fell in. Hey, a little game. Wait. No, it's a hole in it. There's a hole in space. You can look right through it. But anyways, everybody, thanks for watching. I'm getting crazy here, but that's okay. It's just me, not you. And we'll see you next time. And hey, let's make awesome things with 3D printing. Zachary, 3D prints. Bye-bye.